let's say we want to go 593 Y up, but we want Y, the tight end, to run a flat route instead of run his takeoff. So let's say 593 Y up, Y drag, or Y flat. Say Y flat first. Y flat. So he's going to come up here and run flat. No, we don't like that. We'd rather have him run a drag, have him run across the formation. So let's call 593 Y up, Y drag. Instead of running a flat route, I'd rather have him run an out route. So let's go 593 Y up, Y out. Well, actually, I'd like to have him run like maybe a post. So I'd go 593 Y up, Y post. No, actually, I'd like him to come down and kind of run either in or run out or run a hook. So he'd come down and run Y hook. Or I'd say 593 Y up and call, let's say, let him run a choice route, an option route. 593 Y up, Y option. Break in, break out. 593 Y up, Y under. That's a 5-yard in for us. 593 Y up, Y in. That's a 10-yard in for us. 593 Y up, Y dig. That's a 15-yard in for us. Well, I don't want to do that. I want to go ahead and let him do that. I'd rather have the A back over here. I go 593 Y up, A flat. 593 Y up, A drag. 593 Y up, A under. 593 Y up, A in. 593 Y up, A dig. 593 Y up, A out. 593 Y up, A corner. 593 Y up, A option. 593 Y up, A drag. 593 Y up, A under. No, let's do 593 Y up, Z out. 593 Y up, Z out. 593 Y out, Z flat. 593 Y up, Z drag. 593 Y up, Z in. Z dig. Z corner. Z post. X. We want X. X under. X hitch. X out. X corner. X post. X dig. Now let's have F. F hitch. F corner. F in. F under. F slant. Look at the board. That's a lot, but it isn't. It's real easy if you just go back to our basic principles of knowing where you're going to go with the ball, reading the coverage, go to the side that has 2 receivers on it, and this is what the opponent scouts. So the basic principle of those receivers just running straight down the field on 593 Y up, and then we're just calling individual routes off of that. Every individual route that you can think of, however. And the quarterback just comes back, and if it's one-on-one, he's throwing that individual route. If it's 3-on-2 to that side, he's going back and throwing to the other receivers. And that's just, we have, you know, a 5-9-0 package, we have a 5-9-1 package, we have a 5-9-2 package, 3, 4, 5-9-6. But this makes it look really confusing, but it's really easy. It's really easy. And that is probably the reason that you bought the tape and are looking at it, is this right here. But it's the easiest thing you can possibly have for the quarterback, but it looks complicated. And as soon as you start doing this and then putting these guys, let's say we want to just take F out of the game, because we have a better receiver and putting him here, he's still F, but now he's not a running back, he's a wide receiver. And we want to take the tight end out of the game and put a wide receiver in there. At that position, we just split him out a little bit, and now he becomes a wide receiver, but he's still Y. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 receivers in the game. And when we went to the year we went to the Rose Bowl, we called those receivers the Fab Five. They were fabulous. Incidentally, our wide receiver coach does such a great job with them. None of them played wide receiver in high school. They're all running backs, DBs, quarterbacks, and one of them didn't even play high school football, and they took us to the Rose Bowl that one particular year. Now, if we wanted to motion, we can put A over here and motion him over this way, or Z over here and motion him this way, or F over here and motion him this way, or shift, slot, and just thoroughly confuse the defense with our shifts and our motions. But it all goes back to the basic principles of just counting 1, 2, 3, throwing to the open guy, reading the, looking at the coverage, finding out where the coverage goes, and then just throwing. We have some hot principles that are involved in this too, but basically, when you're going to 3, you got almost 5 heroes going, so the kids like it. It's grass basketball is what it is, and we try to spread everybody out. When everybody's out, then we don't motion them out and keep the fullback in. Now we got our zone play, our counter play, all those other plays that they're expecting pass. They loosen up. They get their drops, or ends are coming up field. Their tackles are coming up field, where then we can trap them and run zone play or the trap or the counter. And so we pass the ball to set up in the run in this offense.